Hi. So, I figured I should make an actual script for this video, because usually my videos are really long and windy and rambly, and they're not very good because of that. Now, I say this as if it will make any difference, because, I have no script writing experience either, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Also, apologies to SCP Unredacted, because I didn't film the entire video at 3 AM. Just this part. Anyways, this is a retrospective of the last 365 days. Well, 365 days. It's been like 6 months since that year of SCP reading, and I just have been putting off this fucking video for so goddamn long. I recorded it once on this webcam right here, and it was fucking dog shit. I was like deadpan the whole time. So, I don't know. Late video. In any case, yes. In the past year, I've been reading every single SCP starting from 002. Obviously, I didn't finish reading all of them, but I got pretty far. And in this video, I'm going to detail that. Part 1, I'm going to give some personal background on myself, which has no relation to anything. I like talking about myself. So skip that part of the video if you don't care. Part 2 will be a much better version of my other retrospective, which you shouldn't watch. It's dog shit. I just list off the names of SCPs for like 45 minutes, and it's really boring. So instead, I'm going to list off the names of like 5 SCPs that I think you should read. And it's going to be less boring because there's less of it. How intriguing. In part 3, I'm going to break down the stats, which is basic math and averaging, actually. I have some funny charts and graphs and stuff, if you like that, if you're into that shit, you freak. And in part 4, my general thoughts on the year of SCP reading. The past year. So, hello, my name is Adrian, usually, Maxwell sometimes, online mostly, and holy shit, I fucking love SCP! Why do you think I'm making this video? I fucking read 2,000 of the goddamn things. Ooh, spoilers. I could honestly end this section here, but I won't because, as I said previously, I love talking about myself. Anyways, some of my other interests. The funny webcomic, I don't know if you've read that one. You should, or you shouldn't, depending on what mood I'm in. I enjoy the Magnus Archives. If you like SCP, you should listen to the Magnus Archives. You're kind of insane if you don't do that. Worm is cool. I enjoy all of these games. Coding is fun. I want to draw, but I'm shit at it. 3D modeling is fun, and I'm passable at it. Now then, the real topic, which is that thing. I have a tattoo, I swear, but I don't want to take the lab coat off for the video, because that would be annoying. And also the microphone is in my pocket. I don't remember how I got into SCP, but it was probably like Markiplier or something playing Containment Breach, and I was like, funny monster, I gotta check this shit out. And then I sure as fuck checked that shit out. At first, I just went to the top rated pages and just read them, and there's a couple good ones in there, but there's also 173, which is it's fine. Eventually, I kind of exhausted that because go through the top rated too much and you're just reading basically random SCPs. I just used the random SCP button for a while after that. But eventually I found the user-curated lists. User-curated lists. Which are fucking great. If you haven't checked them out, you really should. I probably read everything in the horror and sci-fi sections. There might be more stuff now, actually. I should probably go back and check. And once I exhausted those for content, I went back to the good old random SCP button. And then 1 year ago, I decided to start reading from 002. And this video now, I guess. And also, yeah, I didn't read the 001 proposals before everything. Because, I don't know, sue me. Now, I actually have contributed a little bit to the wiki. In about 2019, I wrote 2 test logs for 914. And they're both, like, passable, I guess. I didn't really stop for any reason. I just kind of stopped submitting stuff, which is a bit silly. I don't know why I didn't keep going. I had a couple of okay ideas. The logs are 1247 and 1257 respectively, so go hunt those down if you want to see my mediocre writing. Okay, now onto the interesting stuff.
Welcome to the part of the video where I redo my other shitty video. First off, I've linked the full list of my favorite SCPs in the description, so check that out if you like. I'll only be talking about a few, but I like basically all of these equally.
Now, first is my favorite SCP in general. 783, There Was a Crooked Man by SD Locke. This one is really unnerving and really creepy. Text-based horror is my favorite form of horror because it just affects me more than other stuff for some reason. And this SCP is the one that got me the most. It's really good, and I think you should go read it right the fuck now. Next one I'm going to mention, 914, The Clockworks by Dr. Gears. I kind of had to include this because it's just, I've probably spent the most time reading this SCP as opposed to any other one, just because it's fucking huge. Have you seen the test logs? It's completely insane. I've read it twice over, and it doesn't really get old for me. It's just a really great concept of, you put a thing into it, you choose a setting, thing comes out. People make a million different fucking permutations based on that. It's great. And the last one is just an SCP that I want to put a little bit of a spotlight on to all the 3 people who watch this video. 1822, The Quantification of Luck by Billith. The article itself is really technical, and it's really fun because it references real physics textbooks and also fake ones made by the Foundation. It's a really good sci-fi article. Really like it. And it's, last I checked, it was just above 50, so go read it right now and give it an upvote. Or if you didn't like it, I guess don't do that. But you should like it. It's good. Now, these aren't the only ones I like out of the whole list, but it's a good selection. Again, the list is linked in the description. I'd really recommend checking it out if you at all think I would have okay taste in writing, which you should, because I am always correct, all the time, ontologically. Now then, time for some math. And by math, again, I really just mean basic averaging. So, I read 2,379 SCPs over 380 days. And yeah, that's not exactly a year, but whatever, close enough. Anyways, if you take a gander at this handy-dandy chart that's definitely somewhere in view right now, you'll see that during this first bit, which is the first semester of that year, I read a shit ton because I had a bunch of time in between classes, and also during the commute, I could read for about 40 minutes every day. The average amount of SCPs I was reading per day there was about 23, which is pretty fucked up actually. That's like a ton every day, Jesus Christ. After that, there's the summer, where I had a bunch of stuff to do all the time and no commute anywhere, obviously, and no real downtime. So the average there is basically 0. I tried to read a bit during it, but it just never really stuck into a rhythm or anything. The next semester, I was only commuting 3 days out of the week, and I had much less downtime in between classes. So I read a lot less there, but more than the summer. There's also this other chart I made, which does nothing, because it has no new information, but I think it's neat to look at. So there you have it. So, total averages. If I just average everything out, just number of SCPs read over days it took, it's about 6.1 SCPs a day. That's a fine number, but not really representative at all. So I'm gonna try and, fudge the numbers a little bit. If I remove the summer, we get about 11.5 SCPs a day, which is probably the most accurate for just what an average week looked like during both semesters. And if I were to remove weekends, because I didn't read anything on the weekends, we get 23.3, which is a very high number and doesn't really mean anything, but high number. Awesome, right? This section of the video is just going to be my thoughts and opinions about what I read over the course of the year. And there's nothing groundbreaking here. I don't have any controversial opinions. Any case, I really fucking enjoyed it. I don't know if that was obvious yet, but it was fucking great. I love reading SCPs. I can't think of a single one that I read that I didn't at least enjoy a little bit. Now, the only reason that I haven't given all 2,370 whatever the fuck of them upvotes is because I didn't think to do that when I started reading. So I'll have to go back and do that at some point. I did notice a general increase in quality as I went further along, but I kind of expected that, and it's not like a crazy increase yet. For even more general thoughts, I've been spending a lot more time in SCP-related spaces online recently. Well, recently. Again, this video is late as fuck. Anyways, it's been great. SCP Twitter, funniest possible thing imaginable. I'm following way too many people, and help me. It takes me like 40 minutes to read my Twitter feed every day. Someone kill me. But yeah, very enjoyable experience, and I fucking love SCP. Oh my god, holy shit. How fucking crazy is that, right? How crazy is it that I like SCP? This is fucking stupid fucking video. And that's the video. Bit rambly, because, you know, my first time trying to write an actual script, but I think it went pretty well. And obviously I could have gotten it done a lot sooner, but I procrastinated like shit for like 6 months. So just, I don't know, guess you're gonna have to deal with that. But overall, I think it was a pretty
What the fuck? Okay,
What?
record.
I am.
Help! Help me!
Help.
I'm rolling.
This isn't.
This is not, that is not rolling.
Help me.
His ass.
His ass was not rolling. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cuts in this video because I just can't memorize
There's
anything.
gonna be so many cuts, you have no idea.
What if I actually read this before talking?
What? No, that was great.
I
Is
looked
it
at-
obvious
I
if you like
That
glanced,
was better than Adrian.
I glanced like a
What
couple
do you mean it's
times.
better than me? Help! Fuck you. That's it.
That's actually really hard to say.
Help me. Help.